Hey guys, my name is Dice Rollin, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club Part 2. I am still questioning my life choices at this point. Okay, I think this is about where we left off, I'm imagining. I think it's all kind of a blur, really, and I think it's about to get way more disturbing. Yay! I open the book and start the prologue. Yes. No one reads the prologue, what are you talking about? I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulders as I read. Oh! It's not a particularly bad thing. Really? What about her breathing down your neck? Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. I feel like this guy may technically is severely misplaced in a lot of social situations. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. Okay, I'll get her out. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. Big surprise. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of us. Two of them. What? Okay. I suppose so. It's better than you breathing down my neck or just leaning over from your side to read from my book. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Okay. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Thrilling. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I can see that. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. This is a lot of detail for turning a fucking page. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. And meanwhile, the pink-haired girl whose name I've completely fucking forgotten at this point is somewhere behind us, glaring holes into both of our heads. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? Sure, completely new experience. Okay. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I could do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Enthralling. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it on my own volition. Okay, threw that one at me. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Jesus Christ. I must live in my mother's basement and have had no positive touch or interaction with a female of the same species in my entire life. My thumb gently lets go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. And given that this is apparently a very kind of book, maybe a thriller, perhaps, I don't know if that's a good thing. You think so? How does she? I fucked up. Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second-guesses all of the things that she says and does. I don't think that's a good message to be sending her. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. And suddenly it got even more awkward. Grade A. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But dies. That's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Oh, here we go. Wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. Well, now you do. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. Ah, nice recovery. Brilliant. Smooth. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone! And cock-blocked by Monika. Nice. I think it's about time we shared today's poems with each other. Fucking A. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Ah. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not that. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Matter! Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book. No, that's no. Use a bookmark, man. That never works. Then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? No, I completely fucking aired it out. I have nothing. Yeah. My relaxation ends abruptly once again. God damn it. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. At least it's not like erotic fan fiction or anything. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. At least if we didn't start off with, you know, roses are red, violets are blue, right? We didn't do that, right? I hope not. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Oh, Sayori. Excuse me, that's her name. Got it. Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Wow. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. That's a lot of detail for something that minute. Is that important? On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. Okay, so is this like telling me a little bit of detail about each person here? I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Me, also. And yeah. Who should I show my poem to first? Well, you know, let's just keep with the theme here. Go with Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Exceptional. I'll take it. Eh, what was that? Nothing. Did I say that out loud? Yes. In my ear, as a matter of fact. Yuri first covers her mouth, then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. Can I suddenly hear her thoughts? What's going on? You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? I don't fucking know. Not sure if went with the right girl here. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Sometimes I write on urinal walls. The actual urinal. Bathroom stalls, you know. It's where you find the best poetry. I mean, your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. You've uncovered my secret. Oh god. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Listen, this is not the best poetry in the world. I would have used some sort of comparison to a famous poet, but I know none. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. Okay, we're never gonna finish any sentence conversation with her, are we? She traces her finger along the words in the poem, okay, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell, okay? It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. Okay. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. Okay. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Oh, wow, you went from handing me a compliment to backhanding me with that same hand. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Oh, is it? Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. Ah, thanks. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. Great. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. And from the back, from Sayori, you hear, "You suck!" Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Okay. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Okay, sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. Okay. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? True. Oh my god! Here we go. Look at all this. Look at all that. Alright. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. What? Okay, you know, the background music really doesn't help with the dramatic reading like that, so... Whoops. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. No, actually, it was legible, so I'm going with it. What? I wasn't thinking of that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Yeah. Also, I like the poem. No, you know what? Forget the poem. Let's talk about your handwriting. Okay? It's spot on. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Oh, God, there's a good sign. Oh, no. Something easy to digest, I suppose. You think I'm stupid. I know what this is. You think I'm stupid. Any big, long words will go right over my head. That's exactly what you think. Are you into ghosts, Suri? That's not laughter, that's Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, guys. Here we go. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Yep, this just solidifies how stupid I probably seem in her mind. It's great. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. Well, that's depressing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive, too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Here we go. Dear God. Dear God. Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But, in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you guys. Oh boy. Me too. Really? I gotta show it to each one of them? It's gonna take forever. Okay, let me see. Sure, why not? Let's go just down the line here. Alright. Hello, I'm back. This is a good poem, guys. Are you sure it's your first time? Here we go. Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. What, you think I would just do dick rhymes with dick and yet another dick? Just a line of dicks down the page. That rhymes, yeah. It's symbolic. They're not really dicks. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. Doesn't matter how shit it is what you're saying. You're just glad that I made fucking something. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Hello. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? Plus, she stalks me. Hello? She knows where I live. It's like I said before, guys. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Try new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do, okay? Thanks, Yuri. I'm not sure if Sayori, excuse me. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. And also, I am a lonely bastard who is looking for some sort of positive companionship. So in that case, it kind of makes me the creepy one going after someone who is shy. I'm fucking up here. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That sounds like a threat. That will be my way of thinking. Okay. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay. Now you'll read my poem too, right? Okay, sure, yeah. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Oh god. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. The sleepy? Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. Help. Help. Nope. 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 It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. The end! The end! Could have ended a different way, but alright. Siri. This is just a guess, but... Did you wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean! I still tried my best. I can tell. Given that it ended with, I want breakfast. Ah, yeah. At least she didn't copy Dr. Seuss. Then that would have been awkward. I didn't mean to say that it is a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? Not like shit! It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Oh yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. I did not need to know this, but alright. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. Goodbye. This is so much fun. Oh god, Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. I think that's a lie. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. I guess. Yeah, okay, whatever. Let's go with Natsuki. Sure, yeah, okay. Hi, how you doing? Listen. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. Okay. Alright. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. You seem a little cold to begin with. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? Maybe. I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. It's all gonna be about bunnies and rainbows and unicorn farts. Is that what this is? Not that you like it. Well. What kind of fucking music is this? What the fuck is this? Eagles can fly, okay. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek. What? Okay. Cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it. I feel like this is a fever dream. Maybe, you know, like, this isn't actually happening. I'm just lying in bed somewhere, snot dripping from my nasal passages, and I'm just waiting for death. I don't know. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. Okay, what's the message here? Stating the obvious about the animal racing. I don't get it. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write a poem about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Okay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Oh, God. I'm glad you learned something. Oh, God. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. She has so little to go on. That's not a short joke, I promise. Hi, dude. Having a good time so far? No. My soul has drained from my body. Ah, yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Always. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Okay. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Sure, yeah, you're the last person, so... It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Again, with why that? Why that? Don't worry, guys. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Dice. Okay, do I get a gold star or something? I was going ooh in my head while reading it. Sure. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. Oh! Everyone here thinks I'm stupid. Great. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. Oh! That way it always counts when I put in some effort. Okay. Ah, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? I was counting on it. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. Okay. It's very challenging to write like that, effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. Okay. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Okay. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. I'm supposed to feel comfortable doing this? That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kinds of styles. Just a little bit. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Okay. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's fair enough. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Listen. Yeah. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Sure. Don't worry, I'm not very good. That's what you all said, but I'm calling bullshit. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. I get with, and she did a longer one. Here we go. Alright. A hole in the wall. Hopefully, that's not in the bathroom stalls that we're talking to. No, never mind. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already is scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright, it was too deep. Stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. What the hell? I'm disturbed now. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. Has it? I don't know. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. Okay. When performed out loud, it can be very powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Okay. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Oh boy. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up afterwards, okay? Alright. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. Okay. That's my advice for the day. Okay. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Oh, just a little. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Well, I mean, maybe Sayori's. I'm just saying. Maybe not. This is Literature Club after all, yes. As high. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Okay. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. Okay. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Oh boy. If there's a cat fight in this literature club, I don't think that'll inspire me to come back. Maybe it would, I don't know. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Okay. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Oh god. Sayori liked it. And Dice did too. I don't want to be a part of this. I don't know. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. Oh boy. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Okay. And Dice liked my poem too, you know. Oh boy. He even told me he was impressed by it. Oh god. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. The fuck was that? Eh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Oh, God. Maybe you're just jealous that Dice appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Oh, wait. No, I didn't... No, wait. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? I'm gonna be thrown into this shit real quick, aren't I? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh, God. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Dice started showing up. What? Natsuki! What the fuck? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! Oh, God. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Oh, God. Dice! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Oh, God. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Dice. Oh, fuck me. Oh, wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Dice? I don't want to be involved in this. Well, shit. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh, okay. I'm opportunistic too. That's great. Oh, fuck. Shit. So, of course, that's going to be... Fuck. Help it! Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Huh? Yeah? Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Ooh, good out. That is... Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. Okay, I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. Oh, God. She would never! It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Ooh. Stop! Okay, yep. Oh, time out. Time out. Natsuki, Yuri. You guys are my friends. Here we go. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words, and Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Okay. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. How? Okay. Big and beautiful. Oh, boy. What the fuck? Okay. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. Yep, I'm there too. I'll make some tea. Okay. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. Okay. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. Okay. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. That's why you bring someone else into this. Well, I guess that just means Sayuri is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? Why does that sound final? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me, okay? Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Great. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? I don't know if we would want to ask Yuri and Natsuki about that right now. It was a lot of fun! Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Guys, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Aside from the fight. Fights rarely break out with poem reading. What the fuck? Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. Okay. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Okay, sure. Dice! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go, yeah. Sayuri beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayuri and I have spent this much time together. Is that a good thing? I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Okay. Sayuri! About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate, do you? No, not really. No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. You know, Dice, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you, too. A little iffy on Natsuki. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Oh my god. It looks like Sayuri still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... Does it really need to stop there? Oh my god. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayuri as the internal monologue sometimes. Okay! Yeah. Let's do this. More poem writing, oh god, okay, why not go for a graveyard? Yes, anxiety, why not? Fuck, she's really excited by that, I don't think that's a good thing. Special, okay, yeah, sure, why not, okay. Despise? Oh god, that's good. Dark, okay. Wrath, yeah, sure, okay, I don't... Explode! Vivid, okay, harsh, unending, unrequited, oh, her, oh, shit, fear, she likes fear, what, aura, unstable, okay, hopeless, oh god, that just gives a whole wave of information about the character, doesn't it? Shit. Grief. Oh god. I shot it. Oh god. Okay. Sticky. Okay. Misfortune. Oh god, that's not good. Disaster. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Fuck my life. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past few days, couple days, whatever. Enter the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi guys! Yo, Sayori! Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. Okay, I see. It's a pretty simple thing to get you into a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? Sure. Oh, no thanks. That's not like you at all! I have my reasons. I am cold. What the hell? Why don't you take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why, that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins left. Fallout. Okay. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. Oh, okay. So she was gonna use me. That's nice. She was gonna use me. How did you even know? Yes. It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Okay then. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. She's like a shadow. You know, moves around when you're not expecting. I don't think that's a good thing. Her face is in her book, as always. Really? Because I don't... I wasn't listening or anything. Nice. It was just something in my book. Lucy. Yuri! Tell Dice to let me borrow some money. That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. That's an interesting way of putting it, okay. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, you're suffering in far enough retribution. Retribution, holy shit. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You are right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Help. Retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori. Hey, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Not sure how to take that. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. She's a conniving little shit, she is. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Jesus Christ. My God. She's the mastermind behind all of this. She's gonna stab us all in the back when we least expect it, I know it. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Whoa, who hit her? Oh, whoa, hey. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Jesus. Ow. What was... the cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. I hope it wasn't one of those hard ones. That probably hurt, you know? Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Oh my fucking God. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. That's okay. Okay, you know, it's kind of a toss-up between which one of these two is the most evil. But honestly, I think so far the pink-haired one is winning. That's so nice of you! Not really. I mean, I'm so happy. Okay. Sayori hugs the cookie. That's... okay. Jeez, just eat it. Thank you. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. And immediately chokes. Sure, good. Okay. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth and... oh. Okay, fine. Bit her tongue. I thought she actually legitimately choked. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Jesus. Can I try it? Okay, whoa. Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sure. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Again, with going behind people like that. I don't know. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Here we go. Here's another fight. Jesus, we haven't even shared poems yet, and already people are starting to brawl. What? Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Where is a safe place here? I haven't found it yet. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Oh, God! Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Sure. You don't think she has a... it wouldn't be a surprise. Okay. What? She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. What? That's true. Excuse me! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. No, we were just gonna start coming up with conspiracy theories, you know? Like someone murdered you in the back alley, you know, stuff like that. Normal stuff. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. What? You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? No, literally, did someone hold you up? At gunpoint? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. Your lies are too thin, honey. I kind of just started recently, like, within the past 5 seconds. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play sometime for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Help. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yeah, that sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. I would also enjoy this too, as well, myself, yes. Is that so? In that case, I will let you down, Dice. Monica smiles sweetly and then wipes everybody out from the screen just so she can do this pose. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. Okay. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, you almost missed a fight. break out because of a cookie. I guess. Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. It's all ready for some cookies and perhaps some more tea. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. I do not doubt this. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Okay. Hey, where you going, man? Man. It looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? How am I supposed to entertain my damn self without a honey? Is that how that works? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me if I have to. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. Okay, I'll just take a nap, okay? I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our last chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. It's too intellectual for these peasants. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Always. Okay, always. As long as it's good food. What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Oh boy. Aha, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Okay. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. Thrilling. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. Why is it darkness? I mean, I have my eyes closed, yeah, but shit. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life, whether people want them to or not. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. With no repercussions. Or little repercussions. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Ah! Mercy! I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling in my vision. That's one way to put it. She's all up in my grill. I nearly fall out of my chair. Jesus. Sorry. Just a heart attack. Wait! Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. I was just resting my ass. This isn't the napping club. You mean that exists? Shit, you mean I could have gone to the napping club, but instead you made me come here? Does our school have a napping club? Yes, see. You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? Even hentai. You'll need to get used to it. Shit. Excuse me, drill sergeant. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. That's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. It's most days. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. God. At least give me the benefit of a doubt. No, I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. Okay, This is a dense one. How was it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Okay. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Okay, now I'm just gonna make her paranoid. Shit. Fortunately, I really don't care about it. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori? Seriously? We are in the prestigious school. And you're not gonna button up your blazer? Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Oh, okay. That's super mean. I agree with this. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. What? I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Sure. Yep. Alright. Okay. Hello. Nice. Nice angle. Really. That's okay. This is so funny. What? Well, it is. Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things for me. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. What? Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Okay. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? I don't fucking know. You're easy, that's why. But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Okay. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Okay. That was a wasted bit of time. So glad I did that. Whew. That's so much better. God damn it. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So, if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like that. And you take care of me better than anyone else would. Anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. A never-ending cycle of torment. Fine, fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. Okay. You're doing it again, Sayori. But I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Oh, Jesus. Monica suddenly called out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Oh boy. Yay! My favorite part of the day. Plus, I can't wait to read yours. Okay. Yeah, same. I haven't read it. No. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. Okay. Shall we go in the same order, or shall we mix it up a little bit? I think we shall mix it up a little bit. Here you go, let's go. Oh my goodness! It's horrible! This is so good, guys. I love it! Especially after yesterday's poem. You're too honest sometimes, Sayori. No, but really. I want to put this on my wall. Can I? Sayori! You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Nah. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So, when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a dice poem, oh god. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. I can feel your feelings. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Ah, now you're wrinkling it. You're so weird, Sayori. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. Oh. Okay. But that's where I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah! Me neither! Oh, Jesus. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? You want to write something for me? Bless you. That's so sweet! Yeah, right. Okay. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Huh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes I like a bit of both. Okay. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Okay. Yeah! I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't say you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes, when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give that rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow. Oh boy. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Yeah, it is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, guys. Yeah, welcome. Yes. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. Okay. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar, and we're off to a good start. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way, down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Okay. Like exploring a dark cave. Discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. What? Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Okay, well, that's, okay. Holy crap. Sayuri, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. Okay. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Ah, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. Okay. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. Okay. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best! I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Jesus. Ah, don't get ahead of yourself. Christ. Sayuri's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Anyway, I think this has been a long enough video. I got bad vibes, man. Bad vibes. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you're enjoying this series so far. Like I said, it's going to be kind of a longer one, but still. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like to let me know. Also, don't forget to leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to share this video to help the channel grow, and subscribe for more Doki Doki and videos like this. See you later.